Good morning, cryptopreneurs. Hope all is well in the crypto land for you today. Let's stop and for a second and say happy birthday, Mr. Washington. President's Day, I guess, is what it's called now. The Bitcoin Street logo. Congratulations on your birthday. What I'm charting right here appears to be a breakout. I'm going to zoom out here in a second and show you right where we're at. The blue on the bottom is my, well, let's just zoom out right now. This is the 5-minute chart. Let's go to the daily chart. I'll show you where we're at here, what I'm looking at. If you haven't seen my recent videos, if you're new, down in the description, I'll link my last 2 videos together. My analysis today would just be a repeat of that, and I don't want to bore my regular viewers. So down in the description, I'm going to highlight, or I'm going to put that link down there so you can go watch that. And I'll just highlight what's going on here. We've added another bearish wick since my last video. The 4th wick there is basically 4 bearish wicks forming the top of Bitcoin. And we've got the 5th one now. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now this 5th one is pushing. It's pushing the top of my channel. I've been shorting the last 2 days. I've been shorting at the top up here when it gets out of my channel. I'm going to enter a short probably right here live on video for you. Well, it won't be live when I edit it, but right now it's live for me. Its price is sitting at 24,950 in the big picture, the macro scale. This is the Bitcoin pump starting spring 2020 from left. Bitcoin has followed this chart. We are currently sitting right here, folks. Now, I don't want to say 100% sure this is happening, but you know what I think, and I could be wrong, so I won't talk in absolutes here. But we're looking at this right here. This is where we're at. We're in a sucker's rally. What I believe is this is exit liquidity. This green guy here, this big giant one. $2,500 candle that printed February 15th. My last video, I want to correct that. I said it's an exit liquidation. That was stupid. I don't know how I misspeak and get through my editor as well. Exit liquidity is what I meant to say. Someone out there wants to get out of Bitcoin. So the HUD squad will grab a hold of this giant pump and say the bull run started. When in reality, what it likely is a big players plural somewhere, have created this pump so the price can go up so they can get out of Bitcoin. Rather than sell at 21,000, they could sell at 25,000. See what I'm saying? When the big players buy Bitcoin, they do it on the over-the-counter market, which is the market where it's different. It doesn't affect the price of Bitcoin. This is the spot market where retail's at. This is where the price of Bitcoin is decided. No institutional-sized trader is going to come on and push the price up on the spot market. They would want the price to go down so they can, if they're interested in buying Bitcoin, they would want to manipulate the price down so they would buy it on the over-the-counter market. A lot of people don't understand that, so that it doesn't affect the price, because if they want to buy, they want to keep buying through time, right? So they don't want the price to go up yet, so they want it to go down actually. So whoever is responsible for this is probably looking to get out of Bitcoin, and that's actually a bearish pump. Lots of people might not quite click with people. The name of the street is Bitcoin Street. If you wouldn't mind booping the like button and subscribing, helping my channel videos get a little traction in the algorithm, I'd sure appreciate that. I'm too busy talking. I may have just missed a good entry point for a short here at the top of this channel. Let's see if it's going to wick out. But in a nutshell, what we have here is this blue line here is February 24th, this blue vertical line. That could have been the play for the short-term play of the expiration of Bitcoin on the futures market. There's many different markets to this. This is just the spot market where we're at that determines the price. You know, there's a futures market, there's over-the-counter market. So they put big bets in on the futures market, and then they come over here to this market and manipulate the price. So that's what this could be. But I think it also, you know, the short-term play, February 24th, and that's why I've been so bearish lately and saying this is all fitting together for my analysis, is because it's also a macro play, right? Big suckers rally, big fools rally, right? We're basically sitting here on the edge of this cliff in a macro scale, and in the short term, we've got this expiration, February 24th, where Bitcoin, it pumps up to these dates, it dumps away. If it dumps to these dates, it pumps away. So February 24th, it's also a short-term play here, right? This is a fake pump here. This is basically, just look at it like leverage that's going to be taking profit, or will be one way or the other is going to be leaving this market soon. So that's why I've been so kind of jazzed lately, for lack of a better term, because this just fits together perfectly. So I could be wrong. Well, I've been thinking of ways how I could be wrong, because I don't want to tell people to bad info. So sometimes Bitcoin will go like this, pump out the top of these channels and crash back down through it. This blue ascending channel I have here is very, very strong. When they, on the daily chart, when they go this long, I've never seen one break up ever. I've seen them break up out and then come crashing back down like that would suggest, which is kind of what these wicks here already have done. It's just the daily chart, and it hasn't had enough power, right? It hasn't enough power to close up there. That's kind of what it's already done. So maybe it would come up here and actually close up here, but I don't think it's going to. It would kind of suggest a new, if it came up here and closed, it would kind of suggest a new range here. Or it could just be a quick teaser. I just try to think of ways I could be wrong with my analysis. Just go watch my last two videos if you're new to my channel. And if you are not new to my channel, my analysis has not changed. And I probably just missed a good entry point for a short. So on the daily chart, it suggests I should probably put a short in right now. But what I'm tracking right now here on the 5-minute chart is actually a bullish channel has formed. So the big blue screen here is, we're inside the channel at the top, right? And actually, I was going to put a short in right here. I just came up and touched 25,000, and see that's a break. It looked like it was breaking out of that channel. See that? It was a fakey fake. So there's a lot of selling pressure here. That just literally just bounced. Like, see the green line on the right? Literally 25,000.0 on the dot, and a harsh rejection. It's been doing that for about 4 days now. So 25,000 is extreme resistance. And instead of, I started making a video, I was going to put a short in right there. It would have been beautiful. But with that being said, this is still a little bullish channel here with a target price of $180 breakout. So how far did that one go up? 24.9. That went up 100. So this is still, even if it just wicked out the top and came back down, this is a 5-minute chart. If this were to break out, it would actually be $180 target, which would be right about, it would come back, basically test up here. Is that the local high? No, a little bit below the local high. It would actually test, that target would be right here with the last high. There's the local high, 25,275. We came up here recently to the year 25,179. We just bounced off 25,000, and the breakout target for this little descending bullish channel would be right there at 25,180, give or take. It'd be in that area where I just drew that line right about there. So I still might, putting a short in right now, just a blind short, not caring about the price, is probably not a bad idea. But I'm going to watch this for a while here and see what happens. If this were to break out and hit that target, then here's the harsh rejection likely. Lots of people are saying we're in a bull market and we're going up 28, 30. I don't see that, folks. Just I've been talking about this for a year. I've been calling this for a year or more, right? This should be a sucker's rally, should be a fool's rally. I don't want to speak in absolutes because that would be wrong, and being wrong on video sucks. Lots of YouTubers could care less if they're wrong. I see just really terrible videos out there. Just be careful. I don't want to get into that, but there's some people saying, 180,000 realistic price coming, 60,000 in 60 days. This is how it happens. $50,000 soon. Here's how. Right? That's. I guarantee that's not happening. If I'm wrong, it's going to be. If I'm wrong and it does pump up here, right? It's still coming down, right? Wow, that's not a good drawing. This is the 5-minute chart, right? If I'm wrong and it does go up here, it's still coming down. So That's where we're at, folks. Don't let anyone lie to you. The HUD squad, the hype, unknowing, and danger squad, the opposite of FUD. They're far more dangerous than the FUD is. The HUD, the hype squad, they're the ones that do the damage to the public and to the crypto industry. They, under the guise of they're crypto people, that they're the ones that are doing the damage, right? They're the ones that put the public up on the tee, and just some person in the media somewhere can just look at Bitcoin sideways and it'll dump 30%. That the reason that's even able to happen is because of the HUD squad, right? I guarantee you there's people out there right now that don't understand really what they're doing. They're leverage longing the top right now, right? Because it's going to 180,000 soon or 50,000, right? But that's what I'm charting right now. Today, Washington's Day, Monday, the traditional exchanges are closed. So what I'm looking for is this little bullish guy to maybe have a little sizzle and a little zap, and maybe something up here. Maybe something up here, 25,200 area, 25,100, and then that probably. But it's no guarantee. I saw a little ascending one. The 5-minute chart, these channels aren't as predictable. The longer they go, the bigger time frames, the more predictable they get. So this very well could just kind of come up here and then boom, it could just be a fakey fake. So, but with that being said, these channels I do like them a lot, and this does kind of fit in with the pump up to get people to leverage along the top. Just right, it just happens over and over and over again. So just be careful. And there it is, starting to break out right now. I'm gonna go and try to set an order here and see if I can do a little President's Day shorten. All right, I just got done editing the video, and this is how long it took. So I may get this down to a science at some point, and I may be able to get to the point where I can make a video, maybe a live video or something, and maybe people can follow me into this. If I get it down real good, I'm not at that stage yet. This video making stuff is very time consuming. As you can see, when I was making the video, we were here, right? And we were just coming up to test here and there. Look at this. Let me zoom in on this. Bring your attention to that. Look at that red wick right there. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. Look at that big guy. See that? Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Came up and touched 25,127. So that fits in pretty good with the video I made right before this happened. See how that happened? And that's a big wick. That's a 5-minute candle. Intense selling pressure, folks. Intense selling pressure. 25,200. Intense selling pressure. People like me. You can see I got my trade in here. This red line here. I shorted. I got in at 25,034.9. Pretty good. I did it manually. I just woke up and started making a video, so I wasn't prepared, but I saw it looking pretty good, so I just did that manually. And 25,034 is a pretty good entry price. Let's go look at the daily chart. That was a big wick on the 5-minute chart. That wicked up there in probably about a minute or two. So let's see. Yeah, if the price of this comes down back into the channel, closes say 24,800 or below, that's going to be the 5th big bear wick on top, right? And it's fitting in. If you watch, go watch my last 2 videos, man. It's just all coming together, folks. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.